Yes, he's very close. We anticipate we're aiming for tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Today's today. Thursday? Saturday. We're aiming for Saturday. So we'll give you a better update tomorrow, but that's the plan.
Plan to have him with Rasan and Holtz?
That I won't get that far ahead because now I'm telling a player that he's out of the lineup and he's got to play tomorrow. So we'll see where he lands. I found out Schwinn has played some wing, but yeah, we'll make that decision probably Saturday morning.
How significant was the step forward for you guys against the Kings, just to get back to how you'd like to play, dictate most of the
What was the first story?
How significant for you guys?
Oh, significant. Yeah, listen, we came off the road. We weren't happy with the way we finished some games. Washington game, we weren't very good. But the other two games, we had pockets where we certainly could have picked up points, picked up one. Disappointed we didn't finish games better in the third period. That was a point of emphasis after the second period or during the intermission. Thought we did a real good job starting and extending the lead. Didn't finish the game as well as we'd like, but I think that you can write that off to a bit of being ahead and I think feeling comfortable. You never want to be that way, but I think there was a bit of that. So yeah, I think it was really important. We started the year very well at home, scored, started defending better each game, and so that was good to get back on track. We got 4 in a row at home, so let's build our game here. So next time we go on the road, we're a little crisper.
Is Ottawa a good test as far as they like to get on the rush and they like to use their offense?
Yeah, their numbers are interesting this year. Offensively, the analytics are down. Their defensive numbers are excellent. So they've obviously made a identity change there and maybe style of play. So I still think they're a dangerous 3-line team. Their fourth line will bring some energy. Got some D, Sanders and Shabbat to get up in the rush for sure. So, but yes, rush has hurt us the most of anything, and so we've got to clean that up. Every day we're working on it. We're showing video. We're trying to build it into practice. Some of it's tough to replicate because teams will do different things off the rush, but at the end of the day, we've got to sort out quicker. Some of it starts with the original play. Why are they getting an odd man rush? We're not managing the puck well. That's something, again, as the year goes on, you'd like to think you'd be cleaner. But that's an area that they're dangerous and we need to be on top and sort out our reads quicker.
Bruce, if we were doing a feature on how players pick their numbers, when you were a player, what number did you wear? Maybe we'll start with when you were a kid, and how did you pick that number?
When I was a kid, I wore number 4. I played D. I love Bobby Orr, so that one is as straightforward as it gets. I got drafted in junior to the Ottawa 67s, and Brad Shaw wore number 4. He was the captain, so I wasn't getting 4. They gave me number 6. I hated it because I always equated the number with an offensive defenseman. No disrespect to like Ken Morrow and the guys, but it was a great champion, but I wanted an offensive number. 6 worked out pretty well for me, so I had no complaints there. And in pro, I tried to get back to 4. When I got to Chicago, I took whatever the hell they gave me because I wasn't around that long. I wore 3, I wore 34, I wore 32. I thought I might have that. They traded for Steve Thomas. I lost 32. I was channeling my future Shane Knighty, so I took 34. And then they gave me 37, and really the highest goalie was 35, right? Even Tony Esposito, now he had just retired. So 37 was really not a number you wanted, but I told Bergie all the time I made it famous, and that was it. So that's how I picked mine. I didn't really pick them, right? Just when I was a kid.
Who's the greatest 34? Cassidy, Knighty, or Austin Matthews?
I would be third in that group. After that, I'll let you guys dictate who's first and second. How's that?
What's the most obscure jersey number you've ever seen?
111. Mel Hewitt, Salt Lake City Golden Eagles in the IHL when I was probably 1980. What year would that have been? 87 or so? 111, triple bar. Yeah.
Have you seen any of the costumes that the guys wore to the Halloween party last night?
Julie showed me a couple that she gets on her, whatever it is, Instagram. I guess I'm not on any of those. So I didn't know who 4 of them were, to be honest. I saw a Blue Man Group. I can't tell who's who, but so no, I haven't. I'll probably see more today.
Is the Blue Man Group the one that stood out to you?
What's that?
Was the Blue Vein group the one that stood out?
Well, I didn't see them all, so, and it's Vegas, right? So that's cool. But I didn't see the rest. What should I see? Is there some I should, like, was there a clear-cut winner in the polling?
The consensus was White Cloud and Jack and Hannafin were all pretty good ones. Let's see. White Cloud was Night Before Christmas, so he's Jack Skellington. Eichel was Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
And Hannafin was Jack Sparrow.
Any Beetlejuice this year, or no? Is that a, no? Okay, just checking. No.
What was your favorite Halloween costume growing up?
My mother used to dress me up in different things. I didn't have a choice for a while, and then what did I go as? It wasn't that creative, I gotta tell you. I love the holiday. I love the holiday, and I think it's cool as an adult, as a young adult, like our guys' age, 21, 22, and that age, 25, you can be, especially couples, you can go whatever's current. So I think it's one of the better holidays for hockey. It's early in the season. You can dress up. It's not freezing out yet. It's usually everyone's included, so I always liked it. Even as a kid, I had a bit of a sweet tooth, right? So who didn't as a kid? Probably everyone liked it as a kid, I would think. So, but I don't have a costume to tell you that I wowed the world with, sorry. But anyway, go ahead.
How unusual is back-to-back at home?
What? Sorry?
How unusual is a back-to-back at home?
Oh, back to back. I thought you said Halloween back home. I'm like, I don't know. It's Canada. It's like, yeah, that's different. I'm glad it's afternoon night, to be honest with you. A little more time to recoup. I would have preferred it to be spaced out a little more, to be honest with you, especially when you're at home. But when you're playing well, and we're playing well at home, I've always looked at it that way, that when you first look at the schedule, you look at certain things, but if you're playing well, then it never bothers you because you want to get right back out there. So so that part of it's good if we keep it rolling.
Even 3 days or 3 games in 4 days. How important was this stretch of practicing to come back on this?
Well, yesterday was light. We had some extra work for some guys, and coming off the road, we did have to. I thought we had a good practice Monday. We had to reset a few things and revisit a couple of maybe style of play issues that we can be better at. So today we get to tap into those again from a positive reinforcement mindset coming out of the LA game. So hopefully it keeps translating. We're not changing a lot, but we're getting to know our team better a little bit. There were some newer players, so there's a few tweaks you got to make. So you do need some time to do that, institute it, walk through it, and our penalty kill was something we walked through the other day. We wanted to kind of reset our angles, and had some ideas for Johnny about maybe how we can help do that. And some of it you just got to get out on the ice and get it done. So that's a good part to be able to do that. Even though it slows things down at the end, it can be a little bit lengthy. I think players understand this time of year that has to go in. There's a teaching aspect you can't just gloss over. Later in the year, that's a little bit tougher to visit some of those things.